all? Thank you for tapping with me again today. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Cleveland. So welcome to the Fish Corner, everybody. If you're new to the channel, you might be wondering what is going on. Well, let me tell you what's going on, y'all. So I am building a 1,300-gallon plywood aquarium. This is part 2 of the plywood build series. If you have not seen part 1, I highly suggest you stop this video, go watch part 1, and then come back and then continue with part 2 so you know where we are with things. So in this video, as you can see, we've done the foundation, we've done the bottom, stack style. On the corners, they're overlapping. I have 5-inch screws and 6-inch screws that are going, these are the 5-inch, that are going from this one all the way down into the piece of plywood. And then I went with the 6-inch screws, and from 3 levels up, I went down, and it goes through all these 2x4s into the piece of plywood as well. On the corners again, 6-inch screws. So I went through all of these. So this thing is extremely secure. Now I need to start doing the uprights. We're going to do the center. We're going to do the ends. Hopefully, fingers are crossed that I could get to a stopping point today. I don't have a lot of time. I just woke up. Just woke up from a nap. Old folks, we take naps. But anyway, naps are healthy. Naps are healthy. It's not just for kids, and not for just old people. Naps are healthy, has a purpose, beneficial. It recharges you if you know you're going to have a busy night or a longer extended day. So keep that in mind. But anyway, so I have all of my wood right here. All of it is cut. So we're doing uprights in the center right here, right? We're going to make sure we get figure out the window length in this video. And then we're putting them over here as well. So just like that. So we're doing them on the ends and in the center, just like this, y'all. Just like how you frame out a house. So again, we'll figure out the length of this window, these 2 windows. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to have one extremely long window. That's going to be way too expensive, way too heavy. I'm probably going to be doing all this by myself, like always, right? Like always. Definitely Mr. DIY, get it done, no matter what. But so I'm thinking I want to do 4-foot windows. The windows that's just the opening, right? I'm thinking that I'll actually get either 5 foot, and if I can, then I'll go 4.5 foot window openings, or if I could go get 4.5 foot panels, 4.5 foot by like 3 foot panels, and then I could do 4-foot window. So 4-foot window right here. Put some uprights right here, and then another 4-foot window right there. So that's pretty cool, because that means when you look through this little hallway right here that we have, that's not going to go anywhere, you can look inside of the tank, and then it'll be the same thing right here on this side. You know what I mean? So, not how I would have liked it, but, help and financial, that's going to be a very big factor in this. You know what I mean? Like, we're not trying to, break the bank on these glass panels, but we want it to be enjoyable for us as well as for you all when I do these videos. But anyway, so let's get to it. Let's stop talking. So I have these 2x4x12s tacked in. I'll just remove these. Here's my candles. Move these out the way. Where's my... All right, I got to get my drill bit. All right, y'all, so as you can see, this is exactly what I was talking about. One of the upright supports on the corner. Everything is straight. So the way I did this is I put 8 screws connecting each one of these pieces of plywood. Then I also put in here, 5-inch screws, which go all the way down to this piece of 2x4 right here. And then I also went with 2 more going into this direction, and it goes to here. So this thing is solid. So now I just need to do this a few more times each corner. So one here, one over there, one in the center, same thing in the back, and then also on the side. So I'll do a little mock-up right here with you all so you can see how I did this. And then after that, I'm going to have to get to it by myself because we got a lot going on. So show you how I do this. Start off with the 2 right here. I just want to make sure that it's straight. Not too high, pops. Just like that. So now, go ahead and hit it with a couple of these screws. And these are 3-inch screws. So look at how much almost goes all the way through that second one. So I always use the 3-inch screws on 2x4s when I'm building the frames and things like that. So you want to go 2 on the end. I'll put 2 right here. It's probably like 6 inches. I'll put 2, get 4 more out. So I'm going to go here with them. And then again, on the end. Harder. All right, just like that. Okay. Now, as you can see, it's standing upright still. Next one. This one's a little wonky, but it's whatever. It's going to be on the exterior. And then we'll just keep going. Just like that. All right, I want to make sure that they are still standing upright, and it is. So just like that. Hold on. All right. Went right into one of the other screws. So let me go ahead and finish tacking all of these together as you see how I'm doing this. And then I'll put the 5-inch screws with you all, and then I'll keep moving. All right, y'all. So now that I got all of them secure, 4 in each connected to each one, now we're going to hit it with the 5-inch screws. And like I said, look at how far down the 5-inch screw goes. It almost touches that 4th piece of plywood. I mean, the 4th piece of 2x4. So find you a spot. Just like that. Two on that side. 2 and this side now. Find a spot. Make sure it's not. They don't touch each other. There we we go. All right. Just like that. So now we have the ends done. I need to do the center, figure out how many. That might even be a 5-piece might be good for the center. Not probably more than that. I'm probably going to have to go, man, let's see. So when I get the glass, I want it to be at least 1.5 inches over. So 3 inches total in width and 3 inches total in height. I want to make sure that it's overlapping because I need that much space right there to silicone it on the other side. So let's see what we working with. So that's going to be this side right there. I don't know what my measuring tape is. Baby, could you look at my tool bag? All right, so man, a nice 5-foot panel would be nice. I think it's going to have to be 5-foot panels. Yeah. Yeah. Where's my pencil? Yeah, I think it's going to have to be 5-foot panels, y'all. Where's my pencil? Right there. All right. So, because I initially was going to go 8, but that's way too much. That's way too much. You don't have to go 8. So 5-foot panel. It's gonna go from right there. All right. So end up cutting off about 1.5 inches. So all right, that'll be one window right here. All right, let me move this down. And that only wobbled because this is not, it's only screwed in by 2 screws because I have to secure it from the bottom before I, all right. So come down 5 foot. That's the 5-foot mark right there. 1.5 inches to account for the space. And then lastly, right there and right there. So that's going to be the window. So I only need 2, 4, 6, 8. So I need to put 8 in the middle. And then, yeah, that'll be about 12 inches in the middle. So that's where we are with things. That's good to know. So now I just need to make the 8 just like I did that, and then I could do this front piece, and then I could go ahead and put the other 2 by 4 by 12 on top of it and cap it. So a lot of work to do. Phone's not letting me record a lot of content, so let me get to it. I'll be back. All right, y'all. So we are at another stopping point, and I want to show you what I've done so far. So I mentioned that I was going to put 8 in the center, but I thought, why do that? Instead, I broke it up evenly. So 6 on each end, and then I put 2 screws into each of these 2 by 4s from the bottom up. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And then I put 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 in between each of the window frames. Then I went even further. Again, these 6-inch ones, since I wasn't able to put any screws from here to here because of the fact that I had to screw up from the bottom, I put a 6-inch screw right here. I put one right here, right here, right here, right here, and right here on within each window frame. So this is really, really secure and solid. So I'm really happy about the fact that I'm actually taking my time. I'm doing it the right way. You know, last time I rushed it with that corner tank and I was cutting corners and things like that. I'm not doing that this time. I'm doing it right. And like I said, this thing is going to be amazing. The window opening is going to be 4 foot, well, actually 4.5 foot. Let's double check. I know it's a 5 foot window. I think it's going to be like 4 feet. So about 56 inches. So 4.5 feet. So 56 inches in between each of these windows, and then 37 inches tall. So these are going to be very nice windows, and I'm thinking I'm going to go with 1/2 inch tempered glass. It's lighter, easier to manage, and it's a lot stronger than plate glass. So that's the plan. Next, I'm going to start trying to do the sides and do whatever I can before I need to call it quits for the night and wrap up this video. But part 2 is going exceptionally well. I hope that you have already hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and hit that like button if you have not. Do so right now, and I'll get back with you the next time I got to take a break. All right, y'all, so take a look. We are at the stopping point for the night. This is the end of part 2 of the 1,300-gallon plywood build, and I am ecstatic with the progress so far. So I got the sides done, framed up. I got the front framed up. I just got to frame up the back. As soon as I'm done with the back, I can start capping it, overlapping it, getting it really sturdy up top. You know, doubling up on the screws. I put the 6-inch screws connecting from here to here. I am going to take a few of the 6-inch screws going into there from here. On the back end over there, I'm going to have to figure that out because the wall is in the way, but I might just double up on the amount of screws that I'm going into the back frame. But overall, this thing is coming along exceptionally well. I am so happy with the progress so far. So take a look at the pipe right there, the plumbing. I always told you I planned ahead. That was going to be the filter for this aquarium. And all I got to do is just cut that pipe, turn it, and it's going to come right in to the bottom. So not the top. I'm going to cut the top off, obviously, but the bottom. So it's really, you know, it was me planning ahead. I knew I was going to do this. That was the plan from the start. I knew I was going to use those filters. That's why I went with 2 trash can filters. And yeah, everything is going according to plan. And like I said, taking my time, not rushing anything, making sure I do it right. And we're getting this done. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Hope that you learned something. Hope that you're inspired by something. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. And everybody, if you liked the video, like the damn video. Peace.